What's good, y'all? We back at it, and we got a whole bunch of stuff we're about to record today. But this week, I put myself through a challenge, which was taking all of the good things out of my life. Okay? You know, realistically, one of the things that I learned is one of my friends went off to like basic training and stuff. One of the people I talked to the most. And when she like left, it was like, damn, all right, I gotta do some other stuff. I was like, I gotta find new people to talk to. I gotta find new ways to occupy my time. And whenever I find that I have to occupy my time, I need to fill up my time, I tend to give myself challenges. And my challenge was to get rid of all the good things that I liked, and like see what my life feels like without it. A quick summary, and we're going to talk in a little bit in the circle, but a quick summary, to skip to the end. The quick summary of what I've learned is I now realize what, like, going back and looking at it and like putting myself in my own controlled environment, I know what it feels like to live a life without purpose. It feels like you have all the ideas in the world. It feels like you have all the stuff that you feel like is going to benefit the world, but you don't have an outlet for it. For me, I purposefully told myself, I'm not going to exercise as much as I usually do. I'm going to wake up and go to bed whenever I feel like it. And I'm not going to make videos. These are some of my big challenges for myself for this week. And I told myself, okay, like I did this from Sunday to Thursday, I think. And even on Thursday night, I was like, yo, come on, it's Thursday night, bro. Come on, we can make a quick little video, right? Just hit that record button one time, man. Come on, man. I just need to make a video, man. But that's what it felt like, to literally have my passion on the other side of this barrier. I always tell y'all, limitations are what we place on ourselves. If someone outside of you tells you something and you agree with it, it doesn't matter what they said, you agree to it. Therefore, the first sentence stands. You gave yourself that limitation. You gave the power to that limitation, saying, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. And when I put myself through this simulation, that's what I felt. I felt what running up against limitation felt like. I want to do this, but, I want to do this great thing, but, what if people don't listen to me? What if people don't like the food? What if people don't like my art? Who cares? Did you like it? Did you like it? If you like what you do, then just go do it. I think I quote, lucked out. But when it comes to this YouTube thing, I was fully prepared to be speaking to myself, putting out videos that no one watches. I was fully prepared to have those videos that are 4, 5, 6 years old and have 10 views on them. You understand? And like I just let y'all know in my appreciation video, it's like it took me an entire year to get to 100 subs. After that, it started to snowball, and we've already 6x'd that. And we're showing no signs of stopping. You understand? That's what happens when you bust through limitations, but we're going to stay on topic. This week has really been an eye-opener for me because it really allowed me the opportunity to see the things that people call bad. Do I want to implement some of the bad things in life? The things that people call good, do I want to implement those? Some of those things, no. I like waking up. I am an early bird. That's something I've always been. I like waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I like it. And when I wasn't doing it, I also felt the other benefits of the other side of the spectrum. Remember, everything on the spectrum is still the same thing. It's just a degree of expression. So when I wake up and go to sleep whenever I felt like it, there was its own peace that came with it. It was its own satisfaction that came with it. When my body is tired and ready to go to bed, I get in the bed. When my body is ready to wake up and start my day, I wake up. If that's 6 o'clock in the morning, if that's 3 o'clock in the morning, I get up. Or I go to bed, whatever it is. It's like that's when you listen to your body. When you reprogram yourself to say, I'm in control here, but body, now that you are not in control anymore, tell me whatever it is that you're looking for. I'm sleepy. Okay, when you're sleepy, what happens? You can now say, have I overexerted myself? Is that why I'm sleepy? Or am I sleepy because I haven't stirred up my energy all day? These are things you have to ask yourself. Your body is going to send you the information, and it's up to you, being the executive branch in your head, to sit there and be like, okay, the body says it has some exhaustion. It's tired. It feels a little lax. Well, that all sounds like things that we aren't applying ourselves enough. So we're not going to go to sleep. We're actually going to stay up longer and keep on working. You see what I'm saying? Or sometimes you can say, my body is tired. It's time to go to bed. When it comes to dieting, for me, I ate a whole bunch of junk food, and I was just crossing things off the list. I have to indulge in the other side for me to continue learning. People say, I'm going to avoid that. I'm going to ignore it. No. For me, I personally have no fear going into my darkness. I have no fear going into my old weaknesses and seeing what's going on. So when I stepped into that path, when I put down all of my health food, all my alkalizing food, all of my herbs and stuff, well, I still messed around with my herbs, but I actually made myself sick by like mixing the wrong herbs together. Like I threw up at the job site. No one saw it though. But like, I had to knock it out. I was like, But I'm so connected with my body now, I knew it wasn't anything serious. It was just, hey, yo, you mixed the wrong things. You probably shouldn't put that last tablet in there. But I keep on notes, and I'm going to try it again, minus that one thing. And can my body hold it? Okay, then it works. If my body rejected it, then I pay attention to that. And that's going to be something I talk about in a future video. It's like I learned a lot. And one of the things that sometimes you have to know where you are personally. I'm not saying just go out into the deep end. And like for those of you that are on my retention saying, go watch all the porn you want and see if you can handle it. No, if you know you're going to break, then don't touch it. It's not your time. You haven't developed that strength yet to come face to face with your old vices, your old weaknesses. So I'm not saying you have to know thyself and know if this is a challenge that you need to put yourself through, right? Because for me, I've walked in my darkness and I've been in it and there's still pieces of me. But one of the things I've been talking to with my newest, I'm just going to say mentee for the sake of ease, my newest mentee, we were talking and he was telling me about how he has this whole regiment. But one of the things I've learned about myself just by speaking to one of my mentees, and if you ever want me to sponsor you, if you ever want me to check on you, just shoot me an email, shoot me a comment, whatever, and we're going to make it work. But one thing I learned from him was like, I learned more about myself where it's like, I really feel the role of a counterbalance. I do it in my own life. Therefore, I treat people the way I treat myself. So if I'm telling you, if you become my mentee or whatever, and you're talking to me and you say, yo, I'm going, I'm going to do this and I'm going, I'm hustling right now. I'm like, cool, but always take time for yourself. Always relax. Hey man, I've been taking some time to myself. Okay, don't take too much time to yourself. You got to pick it back up. Okay, yeah, I've been picking back. And you see, I'm always your counterbalance. Because a lot of people, one of the things I've learned from him, and don't get me wrong, he's younger than me, so he's still looking for, and I'm not trying to put your business out there, I'll never put your name with this. But it's like, it's like, one of the things I've been learning is when people are coming up to you wide-eyed and open-eared, ready to learn, but they still have their own brain and they're still doing this. I love that. You're ready, you're hearing me, you're seeing what I'm talking about, you're feeling me, but you're applying it in your own world. I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? And these are the things that and you know yourself. This is what this challenge has done for me. I took away everything good, everything that gave me purpose and say, what does it feel like? Because some of you can say, like, oh, I love fasting. Do you love it or do you like the challenge of it? Is it the fasting that you like or the challenging? Because you might love the challenge of the fast, but your body itself, you yourself don't like fasting in particular. I'm just throwing a random idea out there. It's like it could be anything. And you've been doing it for so long because you're good at it, you keep on doing it, but do you love it? Do you enjoy it? When you take out something from your life and you can live without it, that means it doesn't need to be there. And you need to check things even that you love, even if it's a crazy successful business. When you see all these super billionaires say, I gave up all of my wealth to go live a life, like live off the land or whatever. You'd be like, what? Don't get me wrong. I'm in that boat, but let me get the billions first before I make that decision. I need to feel what that luxury feels like. Let me see what all the hype is about. You understand? So I can talk to y'all from that level as well. When I'm rich, I'm going to keep on talking to y'all because I want you here with me. I'm already rich here. You understand? Because I put myself through the ringer. When I'm at my last, there's been times where I've been on my last, $200. And I still went out and pampered myself. I still went out because I know I'm protected. I know I'm divinely provided for. So it's like, I have no fear. I have no anxiety that I'm in my last couple of dollars and I got to make this work. Nah, I'm like, you know what? And I'm not saying go out there and be irresponsible. This is just a level of spiritual training and discipline that I'm at. Where it's like, I could just go into my darkness, AKA poverty, something that I was scared of in the past. Am I going to have enough money? I don't care about money anymore because it's something that I know that just is naturally attracted to me. I have a wealth mindset. I have an abundance mindset. So that's what I keep on emitting. So what am I fearful of these last little digits in my bank account? All those are digits. Those digits have no power over me. I give power to those digits. With that $200, I'm going to go get a manicure. With those $200, I'm going to go get my hair retwisted. With that $200, I can go get me a facial, get the fine oils rubbed on my face. And that's $200. That makes you feel luxurious. When you feel luxurious, luxury is attracted to you. You have to be what you want in this world to bring it into your life. So with that last $200, I'm not saying go out there and be stupid and go buy you a Gucci belt and you didn't pay your rent. And now you gotta go ask all your friends for money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, look at your finances, look at your expenses, and see what you can get away with. Or is your spirituality more powerful than this physical world? My spirituality is 1,000,000,000 times more powerful than this physical world. So I have no fear in my heart. And these are the things that happen when you go to the extremes of everything. When it comes to exercise, are you someone that's super lazy? You're on one end of the spectrum. Try to keep it in the screen here. If you're one of those like meatheads and the bird gangs, bro, and you're on that end of it. Okay, cool. Where's your point? Some people might say, hey, I only really want to work out twice a week. Okay, you might need a little bit more motivation, but that's where you are right now. There's nothing wrong with that. How are you going to elevate to a nice level of balance where your body is good, your mind is good, your spirit is good? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's different. You set your own rules. What I'm saying though is don't be afraid. Don't keep on using all of your energy hiding your vices. Sometimes a lot of people, this is something I learned from my mentee as well. Once again, I'm learning from him as much as he's learning from me. Is a lot of people want to fight their vices. You want to fight it. Sometimes it's just as important to sit back and watch your vices run free. Of course, within control that you don't destroy yourself in the process. But you can just sit back and be like, you know what, come on in. And they're going to come in ready for war. You might know. I'm going to show you love. Come on in. Put your feet up. Go get you a drink. Go get you a little snack. Do what you want to do. They're going to come in ready to fight. But when you show love to your vices, when you show love to your darkness, you now find an ally. One of the things I dropped on him was, imagine, this is for my retention guys, but this can work for anything. In the movie 300, the way that they trained their Spartans is they sent the young boys into the cave to go fight a wolf or this giant wolf, and they had to kill the wolf. You know what I'm saying? They had to kill the wolf to prove their strength, right? But the way I look at it is one of the philosophies I live by is who's more powerful? The person, if you're Superman, you can just flick somebody's head off of their neck and you can just boop. Or who has more power here? The person that can just go and do that, or the person that knows they can do that and they choose to restrain themselves. They choose not to exert that power. Which one had more power? I believe the second one, because you have the same power as number one, but then you went the extra step to say, you know what? I don't need to show you my power right now. So all that to say, when going back to the cave, it's what would happen if you be made an ally of that wolf? You see what I'm saying? Anyone can go beat an animal upside the head. That's one thing to do. Or you can say, you know what? I'm going to fight you. I'm going to wrestle you, but I'm not going to end you. You know what I'm saying? And now we're going to become friends. And I'm going to go back to Rome, Greek. Where was Spartan at? That was Rome, right? I don't know. My geography is terrible. Nevertheless, I'm going to go back to the main city. I'm going to go back to the motherland, riding on top of this giant wolf that I tamed. You're supposed to kill it. I have a whole beast that I'm riding on top of right now. I'm really coming back horseback. I'm wolfback right now. How many people you seen do that? That's how I see things. And when you've been on both ends of the spectrum of everything that you're trying to work on in your life, you can find where you want to be. And since you've seen the worst, you've seen the best, you can be like, okay, now where do I lie within that spectrum? How can I react differently? How can I do something differently than other people? You feel me? That's what I learned this week. I've re-put myself in a stagnant state. You know what I'm saying? I picked up my weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm being open and honest with you. Hello, weed has some edibles. I was just kicking back watching The Matrix, and there's something I learned from The Matrix. It's like there's so many things out there. Actually, I'm gonna drop this one in multiple videos. In The Matrix, while I was just sitting back, had my edibles, I was just kicking back. It was a long week, but I did what I do because I was literally practicing stagnance. Okay. But while I was watching this movie, and I might be butchering it, but I think it was Mouse in the first Matrix, because I watched all three of them, but to get ready for the new one. But I think it was Mouse in the first movie, the first Matrix movie, and he said, and I might be butchering it a little bit, but to deny your impulses is to deny what makes you human. And when he said that, I was like, yo. I was like, I don't know if that was deeper than, if I'm making it more deeper than it was, but I looked at it as he was using it to justify his sexual urges. When I heard that, I was like, exactly. if you want to, and I'm going to make another video. I have this written down already, but it's on my head. We're going to talk. I'm backed up right now. We're unloading. But when he said to deny your impulses, to deny what makes you human, exactly. Humans have rules. Humans have limitations. Humans always have a boss. And even if you're on the top of the ring, your boss is money. Your boss is things. You see what I'm saying? Humans are extremely, extremely limited. As advanced and amazing as we are, humankind is limited. It's the first step of the ascension process. But I feel like you can even go below human, where you consider yourself an animal. You're a sheep, and you don't even know you have the choice of being a human, a king, a queen, a god, or a goddess. You see what I'm saying? So when you deny all the stuff that makes you human, that's to deny your humanness, your human nature. It's human nature to do all this dumb primal crap. No, you know what I'm saying? To deny what makes you human is to deny that all that human stuff. I don't want that. I want king, queen, god, goddess stuff. You see what I'm saying? Push out that boring human crap and elevate and ascend. That's something that I learned. Even in my lazy day, I get a message like that, and my brain is still hardwired. That's that last thing I'm gonna end this video off. This little break showed me how much I have reprogrammed myself. When it comes to my retention, guys, there was never a moment of horniness in my week. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was doing jack, I'm not trying to cuss in this video because I went the whole video without. I didn't do much with, I didn't do crap in regards to my schedule, my routine. I was stagnant. So you would think you would fall back even lower and lower and lower. But my baseline is higher than some people can hope to even attain. My baseline, my lowest, is higher than that of some people that are striving. They can't even reach my baseline right now. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying that to look at you and be like, yo, you can do it. Keep on climbing. Keep on ascending. This is what I did. There's my path over there if you want to follow some of the steps that I did. But keep on going. I'm here for you. You understand? This was an amazing week. And it just refired me back up that I don't want to feel like that ever again. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'll put myself through it to keep myself humble, to keep myself balanced. But I don't want to be in a permanent state of that. Some of you are there now. I was there in the past. I don't want to ever be there again. And that's what I learned in this week of being stagnant. To the next one.